Hello, Ebusia. Within the Calibos, why would it? The only boss with others. More share bond media. Unsubscribe. Any trending news be the first. And bam.
And ra, adea a course so. I was South Africa. The we almost see Ghana for Nigeria for and Burkina for no. These three nationals, Ghanaians, Nigerians, and Burkina Faso. The way almost see one and run. And yet, and Kuala one day, Ken Aba, and Yaba, a daddy, and a mass sapping, and as a langa be the or the cow or the bow and the cow. One was so moon, but won't be proud. Because South Africa men are very lazy. One pegma, a dear one on pay. It is a who could do South Africa. Shops now you bought 80%. Ghana for Nigerians. And the boat wo. When we are breacher, a juma, a kind of breacher. Mercy a juma no. Yen see that yen plaster than yen see that yen plaster than no. Togolese, Ghana for, and the Burkina for, and a year juma no. And a one man teho, and a one pepper biabo. Eti. Adena womo yono. What's your channel friend xenophobia? What's it? Afrophobia. The fear of the other African. But South Africa for you nipa born into the macatro say, when you nipa be adam no ye dindi or ye dindi ye Jimmy. Jimmy for kumi yansenia on yene home. Say Jimmy for supra a yanseni ne fano de ne hospital. Time ana Nelson Mandela or Pesika. Etimi di abua ma South Africa at the war ho. Ye man penny flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlins. Emo $1 million. Osai ba krom ha. Ever pay another $700,000 a car home. When you say Ghana, Emma South Africa for cars. Rolling some more car. Rollins, Emma South Africa for cars. Said ye beya ye bit me at the year home. Now yet me at South Africa for a free amania one name. It is that time, no. Now, former Zimbabwean president, your friend is saying, Robert Mugabe, or Yakunta, Nayiri Ghana ni. Mugabe wari Ghana ni ba. It is now, Bra Mugabe, Ghana for Yakunta, or no na why mediator between South Africa and Ghana. Ghana, Momako World Bank, Mako, IMF. Into my economy in Ghana na so kakra into samu sika mumra yan kakra Rollins nya kakra not the call even J.A. Kufuor time a table in Becky ebe ye president e wo krom ha President John Ajekum Kufuor obedi president or call South Africa set one Independence Day to say the how you didn't set match no o ma South Africa sika o che wo made then South Africa, I am a Ghana. One can't South Africa ambassador no Ukruman say, yes, never pump South Africa for the youth of this country get ready. Say Nigeria say, we withdraw MTN license. We withdraw DSTV license in Nigeria. Say wamoko, come on, yanemo betina, me do nyame. Because say ye jai say ye be practicing realism. Na ye wo say yen de ye doni padodo, ye penny padodo, ye doni padodo, ye penny padodo a. Sa ye de be ye nkrofo. South Africa ni akata so kono krom ye ni baby amotete wa East Legon no mu ni South Africans am krom a ye ni baby amote hwe enu Ghana ni girl bi wo ho the way omo se bo abaya no the way I was see bo lady no ho a fe na me bu afu sa wa ye den guy way one more punch ne sa why because baby obotre be ma obotre you see one more pay baby obotre ni safwa adentra ma toto shops no mo botre nim eti fa wo safwa na e wo shop na wo botre no mayen and o say me botre me shop ni nyame dia shop ni wura no me ni baby ote o se ko che baby ote o se me ni mo se ne ye bebo boom mema e prepare won and that useless bogus toothless bulldog organization calling itself AU is sitting quiet. Say yes we South Africa for Ghana ha and no e tell me 5 bi fie baby I'm tete o East Legon. We will also organize boys and go there. Empty and the chrome high. What if Sikos is a chrome ha? Shop right. What if Sikos is a chrome ha? Yes, you have a brown shop right. And let no useless person get up and say, I'm coming from the national security. You are inciting the youth. No, we will incite them. Do you know what that means? Ghana Nibi war food joint our Pretoria. Peter and Ra womu bo ra ma me baby oye na aduane. Fa obansa de share aduane esi jaso. Wa bodam. Wa bodam. Aduane ni kura sanka mo be di akanya hwe ni we hwe aduane na to agu. Ma bodam. Na yetete kroba na ye wo AU Conference of Foreign Affairs Ministers. Go to South Africa now. Na kwhwe ade a ye de ye all because of what? Say wo mu nya adwuma nya unemployment rate in South Africa no e was through because naturally they are lazy. Wouldn't psychological. Abrofo no di won so no ya ma wo mo kwan ampie aso bia na ni afura na wahu ade eti yesu te akwada na ni afura no ani no obisa se wo no se hom se enua eti ade na psychological South Africans no wo mani afura ani ya te wo mani eti wo adwi nyina ye won se eyeye ne yema wo hu ade papa se nnua eyeye ne yema wo hu nipa se dua meanwhile abrofo no dey wo so and you see these guys they are holding weapons and now wo kum Nigerians 9 bo mu to pay ne yakun pay bakune ya bo to wo yam guy ba ko mu de to no gina ne yam se poya. Kaka is your Captain Smart. Oh dear them. Shop where I will say you charge that tomorrow. The entire shop was burnt. Omu charge at to shop him at say shop no passa. Why ebony bay? And South Africa, apolisifoɔ no ayɛ helpless. Obi aswan ye krom ha adwuma ni ha o. Someone should tell South Africans say ye krom ha nso adwuma eni ha. But ye jamu mo de MTN abesi ha. Ko mo de MTN akwakosi abesi ha. What if say Ghana and sorry o ho ina no. Yes we hu yansa. Ye kwa South Africa no ye de nsori na ko he. Eti churches a wo ho no omutumi nkwa sori kwesi ada. Ye beba ura MTN. Mo be say Bora shop writer. Guys get ready. Ye beba ura shop right. So omo kum nipa no mani age na omo jubilate omo boss say kum bibini shops here wo ina baby a wo say jadam ina no eye baby a ebia Ghana for Nigeria for Burkina for baby a ebi brema man nkrofo bi tete ne ye twaja tum ba mi wa mo ti isle go ye beba mo so me kan bibi a mo nya ready ye beba mo so South Africa embassy na esi no yema mo nti asese embassy na esi no mo ntama sase no every South Africa na de beto ha eye yen ya sase ene ye twama mo abodam be no Well, no, the Brofato, you see, South Africa stands at a critical crossroads, and the reoccurring wave of Afrophobia or violence and xenophobic attacks and against African immigrants from Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Ghana, Malawi, and represent not merely a domestic social problem, but an existential threat to South Africa's future's prosperity. Because several of us they are kicking bro for no egu and I want to tell South Africa what they are doing is not sustainable. Because listen, say etikrom hey, ya ma ye hu so boom say akwa DSTV ho a then be see of which we will do it. The national security to get ready. We will lead the youth to DSTV. We will lead the youth to MTN. We will lead the youth to ShopRite. Someone should tell the national security people. Hey, police are quite chicken. Can I hear? Saga no but hey, I don't know. What's that? A gata. And a mode. Ne nina kwashim. And a odaho. And why you helpless? Tetsi and the consul Tetsi and the so. Who couldn't say why they? And then we live here on the continent and we are saying what rubbish. Our leaders are sitting down. Or German boat, how can you live? Hey, nipa ba kupe. Nipa ba kupe. Etoda what trust na what dream bibi no ansa na obusa wo say and this is a serious economic self-destruction. Say South Africa ambassador to Gruma or yare anye hospital no beko. What if say Our Pretoria and Joburg. Say, 1 year South Africa near, which we call Omo Hospital. So what you want to kasa na kura? Wudru ani ebusa say. What the kasa no ane o passport ewa hen. Ghana for etimi atre krom ha o menya South African passport ebusa say won nana. Your friend is saying. Na sabetwe na mi kuta South Africa passport. No be some na your friend is saying, "Nya fan so ni kwaku mi cham na mebo." South Africa you were fans ho. You kwaku cham ho. And say abumi kume. And you see, South Africa is seen as one of the largest markets in Africa. But let me tell you this. That depends on continental integration. South Africa economy, no, it can never stand alone. It is linked to the other economies of Africa. When you say South Africa, exporting 18.7 billion USD dollars, so American choppable dollars to African countries annually, 18.7 billion dollars annually. Read their 2022 finance minister the report to their parliament. 18.7 billion dollars. Now, sir, 18.7 billion dollars and near my back Ghana and in Nigeria and Kwan, just these two nations amounted to 6.7 billion US dollars. And near my South Africa for the back Ghana and in Nigeria and Kuano 6.7 billion US dollars. Go and read their 2022 budget. Ghana, the whole African Kuano, South Africa economy now 28% of the total exporter a grow one economy no in free African countries. Say there are over 1,217 South African countries companies are operating across the continent. Over 1,000 companies, and a year South African companies are what other African countries. MTN you so yeah try a credit and show no matter. What data na MTN show no matter. Yeah, be bam ho. Say the MTN offices no wo. We will come there. You think we will sit down and watch anybody take any? Akwa we minimum but we just should not to show ya santini. What the hell it? What the hell it? Let's it was say Ubagana ha Standard Bank ewo krum ha Absa ewo krum ha Net Bank ewo Nigeria and another part of the country of the continent. Net Bank e Papa Ghana ha First Rand any krum ha any Ghana ha ye beba ho. There are 42% of the total growth of South Africa's economy from other African countries. 42%. Or anti chemo aduana mienu mafia no ano no 42 aduana mienu. So mo hoto won no efri ebibrem aman yenye ho na mo mudi ye. Pick and pay our Ghana South Africa there. ShopRite our Ghana ShopRite there. Woodworth our Ghana South Africa there. Mr. Price our Ghana South Africa there. And one kasa omo finance minister me say go and read their 2022 budget. 7 billion South African rand. And almost South Africa when they convert yen cities to dollars sika omo de South Africa. The youth of this country, get ready. 1 year wild. That wild. Hey, yet now no beer for the agrobium. Huh? Say, you bow rent here now. I want a better pocket. This Afrophobia is an economic bomb. That's how I describe it. It's an economic bomb. It is out to South Africa now we hear Juma. Say, you pay quite so. Say we would also retaliate. MTN 2019, Peter. MTN boycotted Nigeria for boycotting MTN in 2019. 2019 pay. MTN said just 3 weeks, they lost 250 billion naira. Just 2 days, 48 hours. I am a person who's there. Your research. 2019, Nigeria boycotted MTN for just 2 hours. For just 2 hours, so don't hear me, you do. A lot of folk can say, one for MTN, and yes, MTN then you see 250 billion naira in 48 hours. Just 48 hours. The same 2019. Obasha says omudi sans and full way. Say Nigeria can't say. Wamo ever withdraw MTN, any DSTV, any ShopRite license, MTN say or Pacha say just the announcement they are losing over 400 billion naira. They've lost over 400 billion naira. Why are they doing that? Go to Zambia. In 2019, Zambia can say, say, Musumu this answer hunu sana ya ban South Africa product ina. South Africa Dominicana Copacha was Zambia. Adentra, they have lost $340 million. And your friend say, DR Congo, and so that's okay. That's say 2021 year, DR Congo, I can't say 1 penny. Sans some phone and no mood. Moka said 2021 almost started some question some webium. 2021 ne ofia. Kikiri and the DR Congo so okay I say no problem. Mining companies na e wo DR Congo ni na mo free ekrum na mo san ko South Africa. After na South Africa by Dominica eco table ho. Fellow Africans, and I'm a fire home, and I'm a Nigeria, my South Africa, Sika, and the fight apartheid. Ghana, Emma Mubi. Huh? Even Cameroon here on the Namoya, Pobi at Geneva, the presidency, Oma Muska. All African countries, I contribute here. Yes, sorry, here. I mean, as I'm saying, this is a futuristic catastrophe. Say ebedu somewhere around 2028, 2030. Wohu. Nasa Afrophobia attacks way ewo hwa. Hey, do you know what is going to happen? There will be a lot of economic isolation scenarios. Ghana Bernard is okay. What it says here, Abai Sika, SSO de fa Ghana for also police for now helpless. Ultimately, Jew because on the side the club from my man in answer. Or a police ni Obahua Omekunu. Shadi Ekuta won. Who TV no? Who near South Africa? Who near Africa in here and Sano? Tie India for one year Indians rehe. It is South Africa for per se. Abrofo koso di wonso. But we are Bibinia Kokrom. But Peter, can I shock you? Can I shock you? Can I shock AU? Hey, and penny four. What did that Africa security? I don't know. Sabe, and then Bibi Kakra UPS ya Dauroma. You could see I intino. A toda ya frewa wofa. Do you know what is happening? The multinational companies now was South Africa no and the sponsors xenophobia no. It's the same Americans, the same Europeans, the Indians, the Chinese wanna sponsor xenophobia no. So guys na dey na omo no. Sabro fukrona be South Africans no so no. One na sign the sika wuram. It is a wunjimi ya. Enipa na wadi wusu awie no. Osama usika. Na odi akoto nsanum. Na odi akodi nsamfun sei. Wa bra ye ne ye boa ma ufiri sa dontori nim. When you watch some of the videos, I ask myself, it is said that South Africa say no mo say omo nim yansa sa. Mo ka South African embassy say ye beba ho. Someone should tell them, say ye beba ho. Ye real embassy na, ye be call DSTV. Someone should tell the people of DSTV, ye free embassy wa, ye be pa DSTV, ye free DSTV, ye be call MTN, ye free MTN, ye be call ShopRite. Yes, ye be call sister, niema na wo ni na. Aya mo fa post for the national security for nemra. And kwasa man no. Peter, enra. Me pique intel bi. Afena Africa, yes, security campus. Ebeba be share wo Ghana. Na wo ma dwene ho kwan be fa so a sa problem ye be solve. Enye Jimmy. Ade we yakoso how many weeks ni? 7 weeks. Akoso bosome ene na watwe mienu. Ama African AU Parliament kura no entimi nko entimi sete AU Parliament entimi sete adeya koso 7 solid weeks or more and yet afena ya say security campus bebe beshia ewo Accra, Ghana to discuss how the security implications of the xenophobia attacks on other Africans and yes, xenophobia be Afrophobia. Because in all the videos, Yambu American Ibia, Yambu Indian Ibia, Yambu Chinese Ibia, and Yabi before na. This is an economic bomb. and say now me ma catch us am ye Ghana man penin ne I'll practice realism wo come here me count me ye Ghana man penin ne me catch roll plane sa wo be kan Ghana me count me catch roll eti me pesa me no kwa contest am afia na to we me to me car aba office na ma be bo amane say ke wo me no be kwa contest until you're ready.